Okay, hello everybody. So we wanted to do kind of a little skit, little play for you guys, and we want to show you how to do three-way calls, which have been so effective, I know, for my business and for Dusty's business. So this is something we want to show you guys how simple and easy this can be. And this is for a seasoned ambassador that you have been doing this for a while. You can kind of learn how to get in and do this with your downline. Also, if you're brand new, you can see how to jump in and do this as well. So we're going to kind of give you guys an example. You can personalize this as you want. This is just our example and the way I kind of do it when I have my downline jumping me on a three-way call with them, okay? And you can do these as Zoom or over the phone, three-way. Personally, I love Zoom because it's more personable. You can, so anytime I get them on a Zoom so I can see them, and it helps to build the relationship with that person right off of the bat, which I feel is so important. So we're going to go ahead and get started on our fun role play. So Derek's going to go ahead. He is my ambassador. Derek is my level 1, and he just signed up a new ambassador of his. So we're going to go ahead and continue. All right, Derek.
Hi, Jeannie. I just signed up a brand new ambassador, Dusty, and I'm pretty new myself, so I was hoping you could help us out and answer some questions for her.
Awesome. I would love to, Derek. Thank you. Thank you.
Just help her get started in general.
Okay, awesome. Well, I'm excited to be able to do that. Thank you, Derek, very much. So hello, Dusty. I'm Emerald Ambassador, Jeannie from here in Arizona.
Hi, Jeannie. It's nice to meet you.
You too. And it's exciting to see you too. I love to see people because this really helps in our conversation. So I wanted to let you know that I'm really excited you've joined our team. You have joined an amazing group of people just like you. And so you're going to have some amazing support. You have a huge support group below you, but above you, you're going to have, it's going to be absolutely incredible. So I'm excited about your journey with Plexus. First of all, I kind of just like to tell you just briefly a little bit about me, my story, and then kind of get into kind of talking about you and giving you some things that we can kind of go through. Does that sound good?
Yes, I'm excited.
All right. Perfect. All right. So for me, just a short little deal. So my story kind of goes, I've been trying to build other CEOs' dreams and living by their schedule. And I really didn't care for that, didn't have a passion for that. So I struggled going to work every day, knew there was so much more out there. And I knew at the time I had 2 boys, and our 2 boys took us 7 years to get here. We struggled quite a while to have kids. So when we did, I wanted to spend every minute I could with them. I wanted to be that stay-at-home mom and have my own schedule. And I also wanted to make more money to get our family ahead because we were struggling. And we wanted to follow our dreams. We had some big dreams that my husband and I have always wanted, and that was to pursue as having a cattle ranch and giving our boys that lifestyle. And so my best friend, which her name is Dusty too, you might know her.
Interesting.
Yeah. She introduced me to Plexus, and her life and mine were a lot alike. At the time, we had no idea about the opportunity we had, but we had both started the products, and they were amazing for us and our families. So we quickly figured out how to share something we loved and how it was going to get us out of corporate America and have the lifestyle we wanted. We could see the potential there. So now I'm excited to wake up each day and plan my day around me and my family and be that stay-at-home mom, be there for my boys every minute that I can. And I'm building an empire of team members and customers all over the US and Canada, which is so exciting. And our family's dreams are coming true, and we're helping others' dreams come true, which is truly rewarding. So that's kind of a little bit about me. I've been with Plexus for almost 4 years. I started the products January 4 years ago, joined in March 4 years ago. So I'm a Plexus for life. So I wanted to ask you a couple things. Have you gotten your success kit yet, Dusty, from your welcome pack?
Oh, you mean the little box that came with my products?
Yes.
Yes, I do have that.
Okay, great. Because there's a couple things. This is what I'd love to do is go through the success kit, and your sponsor, Derek, will go through this more with you and opening it and showing you more of the tools in this, because I don't want to keep you very long today. But this is like what I call my Plexus Bible, is this little dude here, the success guide. And it has everything in here. Absolutely amazing. You've got a compensation plan, little guide, tells you everything about the comp plan. And these are my absolutely favorite that go with me in my purse everywhere. The little product guides. And these have questions on them for products. The pricing is on the back. I love these. So it just gives you that sense of security. Somebody asks you right away and you start to share these amazing products in the business right away, you're going to have these tools with you. So you kind of have some answers right there.
Wow, I didn't know all that was in there. I hadn't opened it up yet.
Yes, yes. So definitely, and I encourage you to just, this be kind of your first book that you read, the Success Guide, and go through it, because it's really going to give you just the overall of everything involved with the products and with the business. So the quick start guide, you'll see this one as well in your success kit. And this is the first thing. It says on it, open me first. Pretty cool. This has 10 steps in it for you that we can go through. And I kind of wanted to go through a couple of them quickly with you, ask you some questions so we can kind of get you started. Okay, great. Well, the first one I like to ask is your why. Can you tell me, Dusty, and I don't know if you got to think about it a little bit too, but can you tell me why you joined Plexus? Why did you join Derek?
Well, you know, he called me and he was telling me a little bit about what him and his wife were doing with the products, and it kind of piqued my interest. He knew I had some health issues, and I thought, you know, why not try the products? And so I really just wanted to try the products. And, of course, I got them, and I really love them. And he was telling me that there was a great business opportunity that might be able to go along with it. And so I thought maybe my family could really use an extra like $500 to $1,000 a month. It would really, really help us out. And so I thought, I feel so good about using these products. I need to learn how to share them with other people. So I was hoping you guys could really help me out.
Exactly. I love that, Dusty. Okay. And that's a wonderful, I'm so glad that you joined and you've realized the potential of what you can do with this business while loving the products, helping you get your products paid for as well, and sharing with others and helping them, giving them hope for healthy happiness. That's kind of our new motto with Plexus. And I love that. So with your why, Dusty, you mentioned that you could make between $500 and $1,000. That would really help your family out. Something I want to challenge you to do with your why is everything you write down is more powerful. And your why is a big part of this business. It's a huge part. It's probably the most important part, actually. But I would like for you to think of what that $500 to $1,000 will really do for your family. How will it impact your family? Kind of peel back those layers and write down, okay, if we made, say, $700 a month, what would that do? What could you do for it? And get down deep in what that would do. Would it help you guys, you know, with your mortgage? Would it help you, you know, pay your utility bills for the month? Would it help you send your kids for, you know, their sports? Because I know sports activities are expensive these days. You know, anything, depending on what you guys have, think about what that would do for your family and write that down. Write your why down of what that would do. I don't know, you know, depending on your current income and employment status, you know, if you would like to get out of your current position of your job, you know, thinking about all those things of because you want to think big. That's my big motto. Dream big, you got to think big. And so don't cut yourself short on that. Know that you can do this, but just write that down, Dusty. And then what I would like you to do is share that with somebody. Share your why, whether it's with your spouse, maybe share it with Derek, your sponsor, and, you know, share that, and that just has so much more meaning to it. Now,
Okay.
Does that work?
Yeah,
Okay.
Right, because I mean, that money could really benefit us by helping us make our house payment. That would be huge.
Exactly. Okay, perfect, Dusty. And that's great. So write that in with your why of what freedom that would give you guys. as
Okay.
well as probably less stress, all of that stuff too, right? Because
Right.
all that
The amount of stress that my family has just to pay our house payment, it's crazy. It's one of the biggest things that my husband and I fight about.
Okay, I've been there. I can totally relate on that. I've been there, done that. And that is why we have such an amazing opportunity with the business too. So many people don't talk much about the business because they're afraid to talk to people about, hey, I have an opportunity for you where you can make money. But so many of us need the money just as bad, if not more, than we need these products. And that is a lot of reason why people go to bed at night worrying about their bills. What comes from stress? Health problems. So we have the best of both worlds. So just like for you, it's going to help you tremendously in so many ways with your health, like you've seen. And then it can help you income-wise and help you and your husband and help you guys kind of have that freedom of worrying. Okay. So, and this can happen. This can happen for you. So definitely write that down, share that with somebody, keep that, Dusty, with you all the time. That why is what I want you to look at when you're having a day that maybe you're thinking, oh man, that customer didn't order from me, or, she just decided these products weren't for her, because you're going to have that. And that's okay. We all do. We all do. These products, this opportunity is amazing, but once in a while, you're going to have somebody who just says, I don't know if they were a right fit for me or just not right now. And you need to turn to that why and you read that why. You say, okay, this is why I'm doing that. And you move on and you go help the next person, because there's so many people out there that need this. Okay.
Okay.
Great. So the next thing I want to talk about is kind of your goals. And this is something you and Derek can kind of talk about, but think about, Dusty, your 3-month goal. I like to do short-term goals. You can do 3, 6, and 9. I love to do. But first, just think about your 3-month goal and looking at that $5,000 to $1,000 that's in your why. Part of that why is kind of goes into part of your goals, but go through that with your sponsor on looking at, okay, I want to achieve the rank of silver. That gives you that $100 bonus, which an extra $100 helps. Yeah. I know how that is because we were flat broke when I got mine. So I screamed from the roof getting that $100. And so what I'd like you to do is look at that and say, okay, I can get 3 people to join me. Boom, you're silver. Then what does it take to get to gold? Have your sponsor kind of go through that with you and figure out what you need to do to get, say, that $700 on average income. And you're going to go above that. You're going to see the opportunity there and you're going to go above and beyond that. But let's focus there. Figure out what your goals are for 3 months where you would like to be and put a timeline on that, Dusty. Say, okay, I want to be gold in 3 months or whatever it may be. So I want to be gold by, so it's January, what is it today? January 17th. Mm-hmm. So say April 17th or April 31st, I'm going to be gold. Okay. Put a date to that. Okay. All right. And then kind of goes along with what I was talking to you about being silver. Getting 3 people directly under you is making your Franks list. The Franks list is very important. And the reason we call it Franks is FRANKS. You'll see that in your kit. Stands for different things that you can relate to figure out people you want to put on your list. So it helps put memories of, okay, your friends, relatives, acquaintances, kids' connections, and you write out. I want you to write out at least 100 people if you can. If you can do more, do it. Great. Don't discount anybody. Put everybody on your list you can think of, because I've learned the hard way that I didn't put people on my list and thought they don't need this opportunity. They don't need these products. And guess what? They're the ones who have ordered and who have joined me. So I learned the hard way. So don't discount them. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I was thinking, Dusty, is get your list together. Get your 100 people. And then do you know 3 people? Can you think of 3 people right now that you could circle the top of your list and contact today?
Oh, yeah. I've got 3 girlfriends. We're pretty close. I can call them right away.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Love that. Okay. That's what I want to challenge you to do. I'm going to challenge you to do that as soon as you can, because I don't want you to think you've got to know everything about this business or about the products to contact them. You
What
have
happens? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. But what happens whenever maybe they ask me something I don't know the answer to?
Okay, perfect. Love that. Thank you for asking, because it's my favorite thing. So what you want to do is say, you know what? I am still new. I am learning, but I am going to find out for you. Let me get that answer. And then what you're going to do is you're going to send Derek a text message, a message, call him. If he's not available, I'm always here to help you as well. So you can get a hold of me, ask us that question. We're going to help you get it answered so you can give that to your prospect. Okay. That's the biggest way to learn. It's the best way to learn, Dusty, is doing that. Don't hesitate to ask questions, because we are here to help you. That's what we want to do. And that's how you learn. I was on the phone with Dusty while I was texting somebody else, a customer, asking questions that were coming in, and vice versa, all the time. And I loved it, because that's how I learned, was those customer and potential questions. Okay.
So that's easy enough.
It is. It is. And what I want you to do is know that Derek's going to be there to help you with reaching out to these 3 friends too. So if they live, does any of these 3 friends live close to you, Dusty, in the same town?
2 of them do, and 1 of them lives a long ways away.
Okay, perfect. So this is what I would suggest. The 2 that live close to you, I would suggest maybe setting up, maybe if you want to meet them for coffee or for a drink or for lunch, or make it a fun, just a little social gathering. Let them know you have something so exciting that you want to share with them. And then set up a time to meet them. Go directly and meet them one-on-one and talk to them. And just tell them, take your success kit, take your product cards, all of your stuff, because you have so much there to share with them. And if Derek is available, I guarantee he would come with you too, if you would like for him to come and share with you. And he would help you talk to both of these potentials. Now, you can do it with both of them together or one-on-one. Dusty, depends on, your people, kind of your friends. So that's what I would suggest. Now, the one that doesn't live by you, what I would do is I would set up maybe a 3-way call, maybe a 3-way Zoom, or a 3-way call, or a 3-way even message, over Facebook. Whatever you think would be best. I love picking up the phone or Zoom because it's so personal. To me, that has the most effect. If you do Facebook Messenger, I love the voice messages because they can hear your passion, they hear your voice. Okay. So definitely, but bring Derek in there. And if Derek can't, I'm here to help you too. And I'll get in there and help. Let's reach out to those 3 people, just set dates, and let's reach out to them and get in contact with them and get them on board. Because if you don't, somebody else is going to. So we want you to get a hold of them and let them know. Okay. All right, perfect. So one more thing, Dusty, is just kind of getting into your back office, learning your back office. The best thing I can tell you is get in there and just start clicking on things, because every time you click on something, it takes you to somewhere else. So don't be scared of it, but get in there, kind of look around. Any questions, definitely you can watch the videos that are within the training section. You're going to see tools in there in your library. There's so much information, your multimedia library. Tons of videos, the comp plan, everything is in there, Dusty. There is so much resources in your back office. And there's also videos on how to use your back office. But don't hesitate to reach out to us if you need help with that. And that reminds me, I'm going to leave you with one more thing, is YouTube. If you are not on YouTube, I recommend getting on YouTube and going and searching for some Plexus videos. And I would say get on there and definitely just watch as many as you can, because you will learn so much by watching those YouTube videos and with reading a personal development book. So get with your sponsor as well, get with Derek, have him recommend a personal development book for you. And because pretty much 98% of this business, pretty much I have learned, is personal growth and development. We have the products that sell themselves, and the comp plan's amazing. So I'm excited, Dusty, for you. I'm excited for your journey. Is there any questions that I can help you with today?
I'm really excited, but you answered a lot of my questions. What happens if what happens if my 3 friends say no?
Very good question. First of all, they're not going to say no. You're going to say right now, you're going to tell yourself, they're going to all say yes, they want what you have. So I want you to say that as many times as you can today. Okay. So that's your very first challenge. Let's put that as your very first challenge, okay? And then if they say no, that's okay, Dusty, that's okay, because that doesn't mean no forever. That just means no, not right now. A lot of times they need to see what you're doing, and you'll be surprised. Your family is sometimes the worst. I'm going to put that out there because that was my experience. Is I thought my family was going to join me. No, that was not the case. But even your friends, sometimes they want to see more of what you're doing. They want to know that you're going to stick with this. So being consistent with sharing with them, sharing on Facebook, posting on Facebook, everything you can to show them how passionate you are about this opportunity and what it's going to do for you and your family and what it's done for others. There's so many testimonies out there you can share with them personally on how it's helped others just like them. Okay. So that's what goes in. Okay, good. That's what goes in with kind of the YouTube stuff too.
Okay.
So
the only other question that I have for you really is this something I have to spend like all day doing?
Very good question. Okay. No. And I love, that's my favorite one. No, you do not, Dusty. One thing I would recommend, depending on your job schedule, how early you get up in the morning, what your schedule is after the kids get home, what you do on your lunch hour, I would like you to focus on 15 minutes, 15-minute increments throughout the day. Can you do that?
Oh, yeah, I can do 15 minutes. Yeah.
Okay. So I would, if I were you, starting out, maybe pick 15 minutes in the morning and get up, and I want you to focus on, your Frank's list, reaching out to people, doing your Facebook posting, which Derek's going to go through all that with you on how to post and how to effectively post, and you're going to learn a lot from him. You're in great hands with Derek. I should get kudos for that. And you want to, sorry, I had to put that in there. But you're going to go through all of that. And I totally lost where we were, Dusty. Like I lost my place. What were we talking about?
You were talking to me about 15-minute increments and going through my Frank's list.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah. I'm not going to get sidetracked. Okay. So the 15 minutes, I want you to make sure during that 15 minutes, that's what you focus on, is that posting, being consistent. And if you can do a lunch, if you can do 15 minutes on your lunch, that is awesome too. You're going to want to follow up with your people. You're going to want to check your messages, make some couple calls during your lunch to, hey, invite people, let them know what you're doing. And then at night, set your 15 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever you have. Okay. Some like to do it in a whole hour. So if you've got an hour in the evening or an hour in the morning or an hour lunch, focus that hour and just get as much done as you can on your income producing activities, which is your posting and doing things that are going to help grow your business, working that Frank's list. You're going to start getting team members, which is exciting when your first person, which I know one of your 3 friends is going to join you for sure, if not all 3 of them. So when they do, you're going to have a team and you're going to become a leader and you get to be responsible for helping them, which is so rewarding. And so you're going to also have that opportunity to fit that in with that hour of checking in with them, and they're going to get team members and you get to help check in with them. And it becomes so much fun and it becomes a habit each day. So I want you to make sure, don't focus on, it doesn't have to be all day, but I will tell you, Dusty, that when you start growing, and you're going to, that the more work you put in, the bigger your team is going to grow. Okay. So just know, you work at part-time, sometimes you're going to have part-time, pay. If you work at full-time, you're going to have the full-time, but this is not a full-time job. I do so many things throughout the day. I'm a stay-at-home mom, but my boys have horses, they rodeo, we have cattle. I have to take care of all that as well. So I'm not inside working all day. That's the blessings of our business, is it's our schedule, but you've got to put that time in to do it too. So commit to that. Commit to your power hour or your 15 minutes. Okay.
That's good. That excites me, because everything that you've given me today, that's great. There are little things that I can do to get myself started. And I know that I at least have 15 minutes a day. And on the days that I have an hour, I can do an hour.
Right. Exactly right. Definitely, Dusty. And weekends, you know, you may have a little bit more time here and there in between your family time too, because family comes first.
This is exciting because I would love to be able to do like what you're saying, you know, be around your boy, be around my kids more and be outside with my family more. So that this is really exciting. Thank you so much for helping me and Derek out.
You're welcome, Dusty. And I'm super excited, like I said, to watch your journey and to get to know you better and definitely see you engaging on the team pages. You're going to have lots of friend requests coming in so that you'll build this whole other network of people. So it's going to be really fun, and welcome to our team, and welcome to Plexus. We're excited.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So I guess that just shows everybody just how simple these welcome calls can be for if you're a seasoned ambassador, you can do well on your own and go over and get somebody off to the greatest start. Or if you're somebody like my husband was, just saying brand new, he needed a little help, Jeannie was just right there to pour into him, if he was still standing behind me, and me at the same time. So it's really important, Jeannie, right, to get your new people off to a good start.
Absolutely. This has been one of the hugest things that I've noticed for people that have, they get off to that right start and they are consistent, and it helps get them involved with the team and engaged with what's going on and realize there is a whole team of people above them, not just their sponsor. Yep.
Right. It gives them support. And it also gives people like Derek that third-party validation to show me as the brand new ambassador that, hey, I have him, but not only do I have him, I have this awesome person in Jeannie above me that's done great things with the business, whether she was an emerald or a gold. You know what I mean? It wouldn't matter. She's there to support me, encourage me, help educate Derek and myself until we're ready to branch off and fly, right?
Exactly, Dusty. Yes. And good points, because I wanted to add to that reminded me before I get on a three-way call too, something I love to do, and I know, Dusty, you do the same thing, is we ask the sponsor, okay, tell me a little bit about this person, the new ambassador, whatever they know. So then, like Dusty wanting to be that stay-at-home mom, you know, so I could relate to her and tell her my story, kind of putting in my stay-at-home mom story. And you may not always have something in common with that person, but try to find that common ground. And if you do have that common ground, relate to them on that, you know, relate to them, let them know. If you don't, like I've had them with teachers. So I use Tammy Elmore as the story and say, you know, my upline, our diamond upline, she did this. She was a trigonometry teacher for years and she went diamond, and she had to sign her contract to go back to teaching as a diamond ambassador. She went back and withheld her rank for a year. You know, there's so many stories out there, you guys, but find that common ground if you can, a little bit of information to relate to that person and make them feel comfortable and welcome.
Exactly right. That common ground is big. And just like she said, if you don't have it, find the person that does. Even if it's a sideline to say, hey, I have this great person on my team and she's just like you, but she's been able to work it. You know, I mean, just any kind of examples to connect to them is perfectly done.
Yep. I agree. Love it. That was fun.
Right, it was. So we hope you guys got some good out of this video, and so you guys could really see just how simple this really was.
Right.